Well, the Assassin's Creed Netflix series is already off to a rocky start. It has lost its showrunner JEB Stuart, who is known for being the writers of the original Die Hard and The Fugitive, which are two great films. But he's also known for being the showrunner for Vikings Valhalla, which received backlash for the show being boring and also not historically accurate and not living up to its predecessor Vikings, as it had protagonists of people of color, which, if you look at history, would have never been the case during that time period. But they went with it to appease that 1% of fandom. And now we are seeing Jeb Stuart leave the Assassin's Creed series because of creative differences. Netflix has been releasing several video game adaptations over the last few years in both animation and live action that have done a lot to change the idea of video game adaptations being bad. These include critically acclaimed series like Castlevania, Arcane, and most recently, the incredible Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Now, if you notice, all three of these, I believe, are animated. They are not live action. We are yet to receive a good live action video game adaptation film. I guess the most recent one would be, Detective Pikachu and Mortal Kombat. But besides those two, we still have yet to see a good live action video game adaptation. And we have now Mario Bros. Coming out very soon, and it does look good, but again, it is not live action, it is animated. The streaming service also has a number of upcoming projects. Among these upcoming projects is a series adaptation of Ubisoft's flagship franchise, Assassin's Creed. We previously reported the series would see Die Hard and the fugitive writer and showrunner of Vikings Valhalla, Jeb Stuart, acting as series showrunner, but a recent update indicates that he's left the project. Now, I don't know if this is a good thing because obviously he's worked on good things, but he's also was a main part of being in bad things such as Viking Valhalla. And I'm not sure if this is good or not, if the new showrunners that are taking the project are in better hands or what. But I am truly hoping that this pans out good because so far it is not looking good. Collider's own Steven Weintraub had the opportunity to talk with Stuart about Vikings Valhalla for Season 2, where he also asked if he was still working on Assassin's Creed, to which Stuart said he is no longer involved in the project. So this is what Stuart had to say, and quote, "I think it was a little bit of a move of executives from LA to London, and allowed the London group who, unfortunately, had to inherit my vision of what it was instead of getting to develop their own vision." So I think that's a fair... I know it's going to be great whenever it comes out. I think the Ubisoft guys are fantastic. I think it's a terrific franchise. It was just good. Mutual time to move on for both sides. Quote. Now, this is what has me worried. So they're taking someone's vision who created that vision and are trying to stick to that vision rather than coming up with their own vision. This could go wrong on so many levels. It could start off good, and then what the original showrunner had intended to continue on, it could just sideways and go in a whole different path and ultimately ruin this series. But then again, this adaptation most likely won't be good, as we've seen with a film of Assassin's Creed that came out a few years back, as we'll see right here. The original announcement of the Netflix series was made back in September of 2022 during the Ubisoft Forward live stream, when the series was described as an epic, genre-bending live-action adaptation by Mark Alexis Cote, vice president and executive producer of Assassin's Creed. Though the finer details of the series' plot haven't been revealed, the series is still in early development, with Ubisoft Film and Television producing the show alongside Netflix. The new showrunner for the series has not been revealed. This Netflix series will be the third live-action adaptation of Assassin's Creed, following Assassin's Creed Lineage, a short film released to promote Assassin's Creed 2, and 2016's theatrical feature film adaptation, simply titled Assassin's Creed, starring Michael Fassbender. And you know, Assassin's Creed back in the 2016 film was terrible. It was awfully received, reviews were terrible, and it wasn't enjoyable. And if history continues repeating itself as it is right now with this rocky start, this series for Assassin's Creed won't also be good. But only time will tell. I'd like to know your guys' thoughts on this. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.